Hello, Paradise Valley High School. It's exciting to be here. My name is Mr. Mab. I'm your new principal. I'm excited to be at Paradise Valley High School. I've heard some incredible things about our students and our faculty and our school. With over 50 years of excellence, it's a neat place to come to. Some of my passions when I was a student was playing soccer as well as speech and debate. And so I grew up through that and then attended universities here in Arizona. So I'm an ASU alumni as well as NAU. I hold several different degrees, Bachelor's of Science in Spanish as well as in Political Science and History, and then my master's degrees are in Multicultural Education and Educational Leadership. I started off teaching in Phoenix. I became a teacher because I'm passionate about students. I believe that students are our future, and I wanted to be part of helping students to achieve all that they could. Some of the things that attracted me to Paradise Valley High School included our students' diversity, the multitude of incredible programs that we have here, anything from the CREST, our CTE programs, the honors and dual enrollment AP courses that we offer. We have some great things here at Paradise Valley High School, and I was excited to come on board and be part of that. As far as my goals for the school year, it's to continue those traditions. I really believe that our students need to become lifelong learners. It's no longer about just what you learn with your math facts, with the science, but it's how you apply that knowledge to make you successful in the 21st century, and how we apply technology. How do we apply the standards that we're learning in the classrooms beyond the doors of the classroom? It's a challenging year to start a new school year, just as it's been challenging as I'm coming on new as a principal this year with you. And so I want to reach out to our freshmen, welcome them, and give them a special welcome, and know that there's a special place for them here at PV. I am excited to be your principal here and have some exciting plans to continue our excellence with each of you.
Good morning, Paradise Valley High School. My name is Mr. Bornstrom. I'm the assistant principal here at PV. Some of my duties here, I'm in charge of 11th and 12th grade discipline. I oversee athletics. I also oversee clubs and student activities. I just had the honor of talking to all the freshman students this past week here, talking about all the things we do here at PV and how to keep the pride and tradition going. For some of your older students, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I talk about pride and tradition here at Paradise Valley High School. I'm talking about things like cleaning up after yourselves when you're in the cafeteria, wearing PV gear on Friday, also being respectful to one another, to students, to teachers, being respectful as we walk in the hallway, coming in and out of lunch. Just a lot of things that we've been doing here to make Paradise Valley the best school in the district. Also, some of the things I'm in charge of is hats. We know that here at PV you're not allowed to have hats from 7:30 to 2:10. I don't mind if you're wearing them to school or putting them on your head on the way home from school, but from 7:30 to 2:10 we have no hats. Also, I oversee cell phones. Just a quick reminder that you're allowed to have them at lunchtime. You're allowed to have them between classes, but please don't bring them out in class. Class is designed for learning, and we want to keep you engaged, and if you're on your phone, you're not going to be listening to what your teachers have to say. If I have one message for everyone, my message is to get involved in something. As you know, for last Friday night, we just played Saguaro. It was one of the best games I've ever witnessed. Being part of something is so important, whether it be an athletic team or a club or a sponsor. If you want to come down to my office and you want to make up a new club, that's perfectly fine. Come on down. We'll talk about it. Let's get things settled. And I'm looking forward for another great year here at PV. Thanks.
Okay, good morning, Trojans, and welcome back to another school year. I'm Ms. Stoltz. I'm one of your assistant principals, and I want to introduce myself and spend a few moments talking about the pride we have here at PV. I'm here with Tommy Trojan this morning, and Tommy is one of our points of pride here at the school. As a school mascot, he really represents what we believe is important for each of us, and that is to be a big part of the community that represents us with pride. So let's go on into my office for a minute and talk about some of the details of what that looks like. We have over 1,800 students here at Paradise Valley High School this year, and one of the ways that we show pride in our school is to respect ourselves and to respect other people. Respect for yourself really can be shown through how you prepare yourself for school every day, how you dress, really doing a good job when you're here. It's only natural, too, that we're going to have conflicts while we're here at school. Not everyone gets along, but when we get into a conflict, we want to resolve that in a peaceful way. You can talk to a counselor if you need help. You can talk to one of your teachers to get ideas with how to resolve that conflict. but we never want to become verbally abusive to someone else or get into a physical fight. Fights at PV High School are just not acceptable. It's not the way we handle things. So we need your commitment to ensure that we have a real safe school year and that we don't have weapons or drugs or fighting that interfere with our ability to have a fun school. Here at PV, we want you to come and tell us if there's a problem. Now, a lot of you may say, well, that's snitching and snitches get stitches and all those things that I hear. But the truth is that by speaking up, you're part of helping us solve a problem, and you'll see that your peers really respect that. So we want you here at school every day to be part of what we're doing and to belong to our community. And to show your pride, you've got to come to school and not have drugs and not be involved in fights. You can also show your pride here at school, and that's by how you dress, by dressing for school. So for boys, no sagging, no showing your undergarments, and really dress up for school. For girls, we ask that you not reveal skin or have tops that are strapless, backless, undergarments showing. Spaghetti strap shirts that are too thin really show your undergarments oftentimes. So you really want to dress up for school. No backpacks or shirts or clothing that kind of promotes alcohol or drugs. So think as you're getting dressed in the morning, what would help you show that pride in PV? We want it to be a really great school year, and that school year can start with you making sure that you just keep these things in mind as we kick off another school year. We take great pride in having a safe school, a clean school, and a school where you can have fun, and we need your help with that. So welcome back, Trojans. Make it a great school year. So glad you're here.
Good morning, PV. My name is Miss Cohen, and I am your new attendance dean this year. I come to you from Gilbert, where I was a high school music teacher, a junior high math teacher, and an elementary school principal. In my spare time, I like to read and travel and perform. And I want to just thank everybody for your kindness and hospitality and welcoming me here to PV. There are a couple of things that I want to talk to you about this morning. The first thing is attendance. We value attendance here at PV because it lets students benefit from the activities and experiences that happen in the classroom. So we want to make sure you're here on time every day. If for any reason you're tardy for any block, you need to report to the attendance office to check in, show your ID, and receive a pass to class. Any absences that need to be excused can be called in by your parents within 24 hours of your absence. So be sure to let mom and dad know that they need to call in to excuse your absence if you're home sick. Excessive tardies or absences will result in further consequences, so it's important that you just be here every day. After missing 10 days of any class, you risk being dropped from that class, and that will require you to take the class again later for credit. This year, we're participating in the CUTS program, which identifies students who have 5 unexcused or 18 excused absences and provides assistance to those students and their families to help them get to school on time. The other thing I want to talk to you about today is respectful interactions with each other. We want PV to be a place where people want to be, and that is directly tied to how people treat each other. So we want to avoid bullying, hazing, or intolerance, and just show everyone that PV is a place where we value respect and tolerance. Nothing good can come of negative interactions with other people, and so that we ask that you refrain from those interactions and support us in helping to maintain PV pride.
One more thing that I forgot to mention, Trojans, is public display of affection. It's important that you not make others uncomfortable, so please be aware that PDA at school with too much kissing and hugging and carrying on just doesn't show respect for other people. So just wanted to mention, no PDA here at PV.